What is good, Mexican planners? Losing this document could get you arrested and deported. Failing to get the right stamp when you enter the country could send you back to square one. And failing to file this document before you leave Mexico could result in the revocation of your residence card. What could possibly be so important? The Forma Migratoria Múltiple, also known by its abbreviated name, the FMM, is a very important document for foreigners when leaving and entering Mexico. When you arrive as a tourist, you're typically given the FMM on the plane. You must fill out this document from top to bottom, indicating where you will stay, how you arrive, whether by plane or land, and when you will leave. You will then present this document to the immigration's desk at the city of entry into Mexico. You will then be given some number of days, up to 180, and then handed back the bottom portion of this document. This will serve as your tourist visa. As a tourist in Mexico, anytime you're out in public, you're legally required to carry the bottom portion of your FMM and your passport with you at all times. Failure to do so can land you in immigration jail until you are deported from the country. Losing the bottom portion of your FMM can result in fines when you proceed to leave Mexico. So keep up with this document because it is very, very important. For temporary or permanent resident applicants to Mexico, failure to get the correct stamp at immigrations when you arrive can result in having to start the process all the way back over in the States. Be sure that they stamp your FMM and write Canje, which means exchange, and give you 30 days. And you will be exchanging your visa stamp to begin the application process to obtain your residence green card. If they stamp you as tourist, this could result in having to restart the visa process all the way back at the consulate. Pro tip, I always recommend that you write RP or TP on the right corner of the document so that they can see some type of designation that you're applying for residency. Do not leave the counter at immigration until you've checked all FMMs to make sure they have the required stamp. Anybody in your family that's applying for residency, make sure you check all of their FMMs before you leave the counter. This is important. In the Creating Your MexitPlans course, we fully discuss each step of the immigration process and provide you with helpful tips to navigate the process at every step. Enroll today. When you leave Mexico, you're required to file an FMM at the immigration desk at the city where you'll be exiting Mexico going to another country. If you're flying out of Merida to Miami, you'll need to file your FMM at the Merida immigration desk. If you're flying from Merida to Mexico City and then Mexico City to Atlanta, you'll need to submit your FMM at the immigration desk in Mexico City. However, for resident visa holders, you need to fill out the FMM from the bottom to the top. They will stamp the bottom portion of the FMM and give you back the top portion, unlike the tourist, which is the opposite. You will need to keep the top portion and return it to the immigration desk when you return back to Mexico. One great benefit of being a resident, particularly if you fly into a heavy tourist area like Cancun, is that you get to use the Mexican National or Extranjero line at immigration, bypassing the plane full of tourists that just landed headed to the resorts. Let me know in the comments below, where do you keep your FMM when you travel to and from Mexico? I keep mine tucked snugly in my passport. Keep your FMM safe and stay out of jail in Mexico. Until next time, this has been MexitPlans Monty. I'm out.